start again. It's a rich thing.
Hey y'all, this is Tasha. I am back with the final review, y'all, of the Never Ever Met Jesus. It was only 10 episodes, but I don't know about y'all. I felt like this show was like 16 episodes long. It just felt like it was so long, y'all. But we have made it to the last episode, and it was a waste of time. If I did not feel obligated to wrap this up in a nice little bow, I would not be recording this video because it really does not even need a video with the nonsense we just saw. Okay, but anyway, welcome to my channel. If you are new here, please hit the subscribe button, comment in the comment section, thumbs up the video. If you are not new, welcome back to another Never Ever Met review, our very final review, which I hope is for this show forever. So let's jump into what they talked about this episode, okay? So they let us know it's been a full 3 weeks. It feels like they've been in this house forever, but it's been 3 weeks, and you know, let's wrap it up. And this show does not need to return like ever. If you remember the show last week, Faking Nail Polish Erin was asking Diamond to marry him. She was tipsy a little bit, so she was just crying, acting like she didn't know what to say. She said yes, of course. We knew she was going to say yes. She says she can't believe that this is finally happening, but she is ready. So after 5 years, a failed engagement on Erin's part, 3 weeks being in the house together, she is ready to marry this man. All right. Diamond says that he is her person, and she knew that when she first met him, and he says that she is his person as well. I guess we gonna rock and roll with it because I don't care. They get back to the house, and of course now Diamond and Erin are ready to mingle with everybody else in the house now at this point, because she got this ring on her finger and she need everybody to see the ring that's on her finger. Shay is pretending like she's interested, and she's like I don't give two F's about their engagement, honey, and neither do we, Shay, okay? But Diamond goes to show her ring off to everybody. They act all supportive. Diamond calls Irene, even though I'm like, girl, why? Because she does not care for Erin. But anyway, we see Irene on the phone. She tells Diamond congratulations. Diamond is like, it's unfair how she treated me because I've always been supportive of her in any relationship she's been in. Diamond, what did you really expect from Irene? They almost got to tussling. What did you expect? Okay, I just don't know. Let's be for real. So Erin calls one of his daughters, and she says, so I should just delete Monica as a friend now. And I said, so what now? Who's Monica? Is that an ex-wife? Is that the woman you proposed to before? Who the hell is Monica? And then they start saying another lady's name that they start bleeping out in the song, and the sound of a bird chirping or tweeting. And I said, what is happening? Why are we getting introduced to a whole new storyline at the last episode? So basically it seems like Erin had 3 women on the roster at the same time. Miss Tweety Bird that they keep tweeting out, Monica and Diamond all at the same time. Erin basically lets us know he's a player from the Himalayas, and he had to keep all of them on the bench. Diamond, what do you have to say about this now, huh? You knew he was your person? Did you know all this too? The real MVP here was Ayana, Erin's daughter. We appreciate you for your services, girl. So now Diamond is like, I don't know about this. I ain't know about her. And now she's concerned about somebody coming to her woman to woman saying, hey, Barbara, this is Shirley. You know, those type of vibes. So Erin tells her that when people like him, they tend to want to befriend his mom and his children. But Erin, my question is, how do they know these people? If you're not doing the introductions to these people for them to befriend them, how are they knowing them, sir? It still all boils down to you. Diamond says she knows when people are lying, and she thinks Erin is telling the truth. Okay, girl. Okay. But Diamond is still not done with her rounds of calls. She wraps it up by calling her daughter. Her daughter seems happy, I think. So now the house is eating their last supper. I ain't gonna hold you. It looked kind of tasty unless I'm just a little bit hungry, okay? But while they are eating, here comes Taronda with her mini hats on, child. She tells them that tomorrow they have to make a decision to leave as a couple or go their separate ways, but not without another game. And the prize is a $5,000 gift card to Value Furniture, I think it was. I said, what in the ghetto raffle here is going on? That's the best we could do for this show. I mean, that's better than nothing, I guess, y'all. But they each pick a couple, place their names in the bowl. Whatever couple has the most votes per se, they win the gift card. Josh and Shay ends up winning. Y'all know hating ass Aaron and Diamond was not happy at all. But what else is new at this point? Earring Aaron that says this is the last chance he has with Jody. So he gets up. He got a little black pouch. And we know it ain't no ring or nothing because let's be real. Aaron might be a little stupid, but he ain't no fool. I don't think so. But it ends up being a diamond necklace of the Scorpio constellation. And even then, she's like, what is this? What is this? Like, oh my God, I got to be ready for this. And then he lets us know that he's been practicing dancing with Sandia and he wants to give Jody one last dance. I guess he did not want to leave her with the memory of his daddy giving her the best dance of her life. So kudos to him for trying, but you are doing too much for someone who requires so little, Aaron. Just stop it, sir. She says her and Aaron are not on the same page and the conversation needs to take place. Jody, we hear this every episode from you and you just keep going on and on playing. And I'm going to say playing in Aaron's face because you're not playing in our face. We all saw this from the jump. So you playing in Aaron's face. They flash back to all the moments in the house that the couples have had as they go and talk about their time in the house. I'm like, we really did not need a recap of all this mess we saw in these 10 episodes, but here we are. Everyone is shouting out everybody like, yeah, I'm going to miss you and girl, I love you and we going to talk and I'm going to come see y'all. Everybody except Aaron and Diamond. Ain't nobody mentioning none of their names. And it's hilarious because it's getting under their skin. But Diamond gives a speech that nobody asked for, and magically it's the next day and it's time for everyone to start packing up to go home. The ladies are packing, the guys are packing. Jody comes down and she grabs Aaron to go outside to talk. And we all know where all this is going. And it really just boiled down to looking like Jody wanted a free 3-week vacation. And she might have been tired of her job, child. I don't know what it is, but she just wanted to get away for a little bit. She tells him that they've been talking for 8 months and now they have a decision to make. She says she's been avoiding this conversation in her own way. Aaron is like, I know. You knew, so you should have said something too. You are just as a problem as she is, okay? She says she would never want to string him along as you did these past 3 weeks. Okay, but it's clear that her heart and feelings are not in this. Again, we knew this from the first date, girl, the very first date. She says it's something she really has to figure out on her own, and she does not want to drag him through the process. All right, Jody. Aaron says they had some really strong moments of connecting while there. And where was the moments? Because I couldn't find them. But they had just as strong moments of disconnecting. Okay. And then they all go back into the house and they tell the house that they just broke up. And I said, but did y'all really go together for real? So did y'all really break up? Because I don't really feel like none of y'all was 100% on board with dating each other exclusively and being in a relationship. Maybe it was just me. Diamond and Aaron are the first to leave. They leave together, of course. Diamond says she got her happily ever after. Aaron promises to suck her toes for the rest of their life. I guess they happy, child. Next up to leave is Chris and Sandia. They leave together, which is tragic in my opinion, but they are looking forward to the future. Well, Chris is looking forward to sex, the immediate future of sex, and that's it. Earring Aaron and Jody leave, and we all knew this would be the decision 3 weeks ago that they would leave separately. Millie and Greg leave next, and he's asked one more time when her birthday is, and Jesus, it is today. Happy birthday, Millie, because we all know your birthday is June 21st, 1990. Happy birthday, Millie, okay? Please don't ever forget again, Greg, okay? But this is the last time we gonna see, in the words of my bae, I know he's not here to end up the last episode, but every time he would see them on TV, he called them as a couple fake ass LMA and fake ass Lenny Kravitz because that's who they reminded him of. So they walk off in the sunset together. So now just Shay and Josh are left in the house and they thinking about hitting the boom boom room up one more time. Please don't. Shay is going to wrap up in this blanket one more good time before they leave the house. But Josh says it looks like Shay has potential as a wife and he hopes they can live together in the next 6-7 months. Now, y'all, It's 4 months later. Taronda is doing a little virtual check-in on everyone. And this is how everybody's doing. First up is Jody. She says there's no bad blood with Aaron, but she isn't dating anyone right now. Next is Earring Aaron, and there's no real update there. Sienna says that she and Brandon are thinking about going on a trip together. And I said, say what now? How did we... Okay, Brandon says he just met someone, but y'all going on the trip together. I'm not going to try to understand. Okay. Dominique says he checks in on the guys basically via social media from time to time. He slid in Millie's DMs by mistake. Sure you did. Alexis confirms that Josh tried her, but he ain't her type. Okay, girl, but Dominique was. That's not really a step up. Shay and Josh broke up. Surprise, surprise. Surprise, surprise. Y'all, they broke up. She felt he wasn't serious, and she said she probably talked to him twice since they left the house. They three-way called Josh in there, and he said life was just really going on once they got back. We all know his friend passed away that was on the show. He said an uncle passed away, and then another friend passed away all around the same time. Shay is like, I sent my condolences. He said it's not the same as support, but then he also lets us know he's been dating some other people as well. I said, well, Josh, wow. Wow. Okay. But he still has his tattoo. Shay has an appointment to get hers removed. Girl, you shouldn't have did that stupid decision anyway. But you are here now. Diamond says her relationship with Aaron has been a nightmare, y'all. Not her knight in shining armor. It's been a nightmare. She says her and Aaron says it's been arguments like every day. He's been talking to his exes and the engagement is on pause. When he is asked if he's going to stop talking to his exes for Diamond, he says, no, I'm not. I said, not the perfect match, child. Broke up. Next, Millie lets us know that she and Greg took a break because they had an argument, but she still cares about him. Greg comes on into the call and says their relationship is fluid. They've been going on dates. They do talk about the future sometimes, but Millie says she's trying to fix the parts of herself that need some work. Good for you, Millie. Get the work done. Sandia and Chris, y'all, of all people, of all couples, are still together. I mean, granted, at that time, it's only been, 7 months total? So, yeah, still honeymoon phase. I would like to know present day what's happening. I would love to have known now what's going on, not 4 months after the show, okay? Because I think the show is like a year or two old at this point. But he says he's trying to change and communicate a little bit better. She's like, yeah, he's doing better little by little. They have met each other families, and he still thinks that women makes bad decisions. And that's how the show ends, y'all. This show needs to never come back. The Never Ever Mets could have never seen my TV screen, and I would have been all right with not ever seeing this show, y'all. Really, I could have done without this for my entire life. But whatever, here we are. I know drama sells, and that's what every dating reality type show wants to give, but we also do want to see some people fall in love and like have a good, healthy, solid relationship to really show us that exists out here. So that would be helpful if one of y'all, these dating shows out here, can really give us something of substance and not it always be mess. Okay, but anyway, that wraps up the Never Ever Mets. Let me know what y'all thought about this show, this episode, how all the couples turned out and where we are now. If y'all know any tea that has happened, drop it down in the comments. Let us know if y'all had y'all ears to the streets and y'all know if something else going on with these couples, because I don't be caring. After the show is over, baby, I don't care. I don't care what these people doing. But if y'all got the tea, drop it down in the comment section, okay? Until then, I will catch y'all in the next video.